Hey guys, this is the Professor. And today's a really wet and damp day out at the cabin, but we're sitting in here by the fire where it's warm and dry, so I want to take a few minutes to review my Canteen Kit that I got from Rob at canteenshop.com. First of all, last summer, I got the Fox Tactical Gear dump pouch. And this thing is amazing for the amount of stuff that it will actually hold. Every time I found a new nook and cranny, I put something else in there. And so I guess my Canteen Kit may have to go on a diet. But still, I like everything that's in there, and I found a use for it when I was out hiking in the woods and having a great time. Now on the back here, what we have is the MOLLE attachment straps. And I have found that these are just great because they will hook in almost any configuration. I use these when I'm riding my four-wheeler. I found that I can add these D-rings and I can snap a shoulder strap on this for carrying out through the woods. Oftentimes it just rides in the back of my pickup truck behind the seat. And these are just one of the handiest gadgets. They'll go over any size belt. It's just simply a great invention. Now, out here in the front then, we have this huge front pouch. And this thing, for the size of it, will hold a tremendous amount of stuff. And first thing that I'd like to show you then is begin packing it up. One thing I always carry here is a brown glove. I think the other one got lost someplace, but this one works extremely well as a hot pad. So I use this as a hot pad to take the canteen cup on and off of the stove. And I found that my little Trangia stove just fits inside of that perfectly. And as you may know, the Trangia has the simmer ring that comes with the small size stove. The top unscrews, put in about 2 ounces of alcohol, and that'll be inside of this glove and pack away in this front pouch. A few other things that go in the front pouch here are a few of Blackie's fire straws. If you've seen Black Oracle 69's fire straw video, I immediately had to make some of those. These are just soda straws that are packed with cotton balls and some Vaseline, and they go down the bottom of the pouch. Carry about 3 or 4 of those, so in case I'm out in wet conditions and need to start a fire, I've got some tinder already built in for that. Then we, of course, have the stove in the glove. That kind of pads it up so that doesn't get lost or messed up. Also in that pouch goes a couple of tea bags and a spare book of matches. And so we can put those away in there. And it's just great how much it holds. Another thing that goes in there is a little Mentos container with more cotton balls, more Vaseline, so we never run out of tinder if we need it on damp days like today. And so the front pouch is full. Now over on the other side here then we have the Microbites meal kit, which came from Rob as well. These things are great because they're small in size. They are about 6 inches long. They have a spork which actually works. And over here then, probably the handiest gadget is this combination spatula, which I've used to turn pancakes, spread butter. You can cut through pieces of meat with these while you're eating. This is one of the handiest little gadgets ever. The two snap together from Geo Designs, and it is a great addition to my kit. Fits in there perfectly. Another thing that goes in that side of the kit here is my little bottle of dish detergent. It just fits right down beside that, so wherever I go I can wash up my canteen cup and even wash dishes here at the cabin. There's enough soap in there to last a long time. Over on the other side then, we have these side pouches. Now, these Velcro strips disconnect, and you can set those at different heights. If you want just a few small items in here, you can push these straps on down, but they come loose and you can adjust those to any size. I've got mine up nearly all the way because I've got many items in here that are fairly tall, so I kind of need the extra height. Works well. I've got a little 2-ounce bottle that I can fill with alcohol. That little bottle right there will run the stove usually twice or one complete meal. And then also on this side we carry my fire steel. That goes in this clever little slide pouch here. It's about the size of a pencil or a little bigger. And the fire steel goes in there nicely. This strap goes down in beside the bottle. I can wrap that lanyard around so it doesn't get caught on things, but that secures the fire steel so it doesn't fall out of there. Over on this side, I had another small space. I wanted something to go in there, so I found that I could take a chapstick tube and make a small sewing kit. And I've done a sewing kit video, so I won't go through that right now, but that smaller version of the sewing kit nicely fits right in that little pocket. And that works out really well. And now, then we get to the last few items. And Rob, this stove is great. I'm going to make the first run on this stove today. And I'm going to give that a try right here in the cabin in just a few minutes. But this stove is really a cool thing. I really like the design. It's heavy duty, and this is really great. So you've come up with a great product, and it fits right on the bottom of the canteen cup, and then that fits right down inside the dump pouch without any problem. Then the canteen, the Nalgene Oasis canteen, fits in, and that drops right in there without any problem. Now, if I was going to have any criticism of the entire kit, it would be how difficult it is to get the canteen cup out. When you take the canteen cup out of there with the stove on it, the ridges on the outside of the cup tend to catch up, and it's a little bit hard to get that cup back out of the canteen pouch if you ever get it down in there. I've had different thoughts maybe of taking out that inner liner. I haven't done that yet, but that is a little bit of a problem each time I get that out of there. But the trade-off for having everything in one kit is such a good deal that I just like it. And so this goes on every trip. One last thing we have here is a little bandana, which kind of doubles as a towel. This is kind of a leftover here from a part of an old shirt. But I liked the shirt so well, the fabric was real soft, that we cut that out, hemmed it up around the edges, and made it into a little towel, which is real nice to carry along. A bandana would also go in this spot as well. But I keep that right inside of here so that this strapping arrangement goes right over the top of that and holds that down so it doesn't move around like that. And so then the whole thing snaps into place, and the whole kit then is secure, ready to go at any time. Thanks to Rob at CanteenShop.com for great gear. This is the Professor. I'll see you soon.